Yay Media Group.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS.
I am so excited for your Christmas party this weekend.
Oh my gosh. Well, that makes one of us. I'm excited. I just want it to not be at my house one year. That'll make me excited.
Well, isn't this the last one?
Yes. So I'm going to make, it'll be good.
She says that every year.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I think this might actually be the last hurrah.
Yeah. I just would love to like go to a place.
Yeah, I know I get that. And then come
like,
home and you have your home to yourself.
Yeah. Like that's my dream.
Yeah.
So I told Travis, I was like, my dream is so that way he, will be my genie in a bottle and make that happen next year. I was like, it'll be great. It'll be great. I have hair and makeup figured out because I was not going to do it. I have no idea. I don't know.
What's the theme?
We really don't have a theme. I think we're just doing like very Christmassy colors.
I feel like we usually pick the theme around the dress you find.
I know, but this year I just felt like
You're so selfless.
I know this year I was like, I just don't want people to have to come up with a theme. Like every year, like one year it was like 80s, one year. So I was like, let's just let people be their best self, like just show up however you want.
That means she just wants to look pretty.
So I just want to, I will look pretty. But I was sitting at home last night doing the Christmas cards and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just hire somebody to do hair and makeup. So I have that because if I have that, I'm good to go. Because then it's like makes it a little bit better. But it is a lot whenever you have no furniture in your house because people are taking your furniture out.
Right.
And then you have a lot of foot traffic and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Serena walk around and be like, it's so great to see you for the last Christmas party at your house. Like just really manifest that like, this is the last one here, unfortunately. But so
one at our house,
remember it for what it is right now. Cause this is the last you'll see it.
Yeah. Cause it's just, I'd love to just show up and have fun. Show up.
Leave.
And next year's a really big year for us because next year is our company's 50th anniversary.
Oh, so then it should absolutely be somewhere
So it should be somewhere really fabulous. I need to figure out what to do for that. If you have any ideas, people, I feel like everyone that listens is so smart because I've told Travis.
Talk to Zach. He will have some really good ideas.
But also like some little company appreciation, employee appreciation things throughout the year. To do just to make it like really fun. Like I was thinking 1 year or 1 month. I was thinking maybe even do something monthly or quarterly, but I was thinking like 1 month to bring in a bunch of different, like a company that does like chair massages for employees, like during the workday and give everybody like, 20-minute chair massage, just have people take turns and I'll have like a little makeshift, salon spa going on.
Yeah. Actually we should orchestrate an unofficial meeting for that because I actually have a lot of really great ideas.
Okay, because we need that
because the 50th year like special.
Yes. But I think Christmas party for the 50th year has to go out with a bang. And I was telling Travis, I'm like, or at some point maybe do like an artist and kind of like for his birthday where it's just
like a big,
not in our backyard.
You should do 50 cents for 50 years.
Yeah, 50 Cent. If you're listening,
that would be really great.
I would love it. I would love it.
Zach really wants to like do your Christmas party next year.
Yes.
And he'll start tomorrow.
Yes.
If you give him the green light, but there won't be a budget.
No, well, that's my problem. Next year I feel like we'll be good, but I don't want it at my house. It's the only thing that I care about. I feel like our Christmas party is very rinse and repeat at this point. Like,
I agree.
It's just like different. Yeah. Like they kind of put the furniture in the same place. It's very predictable. It's very rinse and repeat. The only thing that I really pushed back on was dessert. I have never loved the dessert at our holiday party. And I think food is always great, but I think because food's always warm but dessert, it's almost, you have to do so much of it. It never feels fresh. So this year I did change the dessert up because it's the one thing I've never been happy with.
Oh.
And I think our girls like, you are so high maintenance. But I was like, I've never liked our dessert. And every year I complain about it and we pivot and I still don't like it. But this year we're doing 2 different things for dessert. Cause I was like, you know why? Cause it never tastes fresh and it's never,
you need like an activation for dessert.
Yes. So I have one lady company that's coming and making like fresh mini donuts in the back. Because I was like, it needs to be like an experience and fresh.
An activation.
Because I do not like desserts that have been sitting there for a long time. And then the other thing we're doing is like a chocolate fountain because I'm like, everyone likes chocolate. It's easy. But those are 2 things that should be good unless the donuts suck. But I'm believing that this lady is going to be my gift. But it's hard to find like if somebody's listening and they want to start a company, desserts, like for events. It's really hard to find like fresh, amazing dessert ideas.
I have all sorts of vendors that I use for stuff like that.
For desserts?
Yeah.
Oh.
We hire them for Pinkies all the time to like come do little things.
But not like the pancakes, like actual desserts.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have called you. No, I had to find the dessert thing. I was like, listen, this is what I want. And then the girl that does our stuff was like, well, I don't know anybody with that. I was like, well, I'll get on and find somebody.
There you go. I took Jordan this past weekend to Zach's company Christmas party because he is always like managing the party. So I'm like, sitting there by myself. So I was like, all right, Jordan, you're coming with me. And Jordan loves a corporate Christmas blackout for himself. And boy, did he at one point like weaseled his way into like the leadership had like a special part of the party, and he got himself in there in this like caviar lounge and ate his body weight in caviar. And then he found someone Zach said before we even got there, he said, we're not doing like office tours this year because just when you have that many people there, it can get a little out of. Jordan got a whole office tour, and then Jordan found someone that works in the test kitchen, and he was like, I haven't seen that. And they were like, I'll show you. He's like, okay, show me. And he somehow left the test kitchen with like a goodie bag of things and he was out there searching for, they have this special sauce, and he was searching for that sauce in the test kitchen like it was the Declaration of Independence. And it was just, he's a great time at a party.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Well, I think this is the only Christmas party I'm going to is ours because everybody's is kind of on the same day, which really worked out for me.
I feel like I've had so many. I have one tonight. I have one tomorrow.
Oh, really?
It's been a busy.
I have like
2
this.
weeks.
I have a really interesting thing I'm going to tonight because we do this a little in advance. It's like a NextJet thing tonight. Like, yeah. So,
well, I hope they give you a jet on the way out.
Yeah, they're like some new plane. I don't know why but they invited Travis.
I know why they invited you.
So I was like, okay, let's do it. Honestly, I feel like they have nice planes.
Do you even use NetJet?
No, but they think they want us to use NextJet. So they are, or whatever there is. Is it NetJet or Net? I don't know what it is, but I know it's tonight, and I know it's like I think it's at Love Field. Does that make sense?
It's probably at the hangar.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yes.
You know what? Actually, that's a great place to host a Christmas party.
Yeah, at
an airplane hangar.
Yes.
That is a really good venue.
NetJets.
Yes, NetJet.
Are they a good company?
You buy like a membership card, so you buy hours.
Yes. We've done that before, not with them, but with another company a long time ago. And we bought so many hours, and it was an okay experience. It was okay. Mm-hmm. Not all planes are created equal.
Not at all.
And the company that we used, there were a few planes where I was like, I do not feel safe. There was one that we took, and I think other people own, I'm sure NetJets, that hopefully they just have better planes than this one thing that we did. And I think there were planes that different people used, and you could do different. What the great thing is if you had 4 people, you could take a small plane if you had something, so you had the flexibility to use what you needed. But there was one plane that we took. It was really, really, really rocky. And we were going to Aspen, and we get up in the air, and the cabin deep pressurizes? It doesn't. Mm-hmm. So all of the masks come down. We have to put our masks on. It was horrible. And then another time we flew with this company that I don't even know the name. One of the front windshield, it was also back and forth to Aspen. One of the windshields for the pilots cracked.
Oh no.
Whenever we open the air, but I guess they have 2, thank the Lord. But yeah, there were just some moments where I said, is this worth it?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. So you buy the time on your card based on like what class?
I think Travis was like, let us get the budget. The budget. Yeah. And I was like, I don't feel safe. Like this was not. So I told Travis, I was like, listen.
Level up.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
We'll see. But
Aspen's a hard airport to land at. I remember I went there during COVID with one of my friends who's a private pilot, and we flew there private, so I didn't have to wear a mask. But on my way out, I had to wear a mask. It was my first time on a commercial plane wearing a mask. And you have to go like straight up because you're just like surrounded in mountains.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty steep dive up. And I never get sick on planes. And I immediately was like, I'm about to throw up. And so I grabbed the like barf bag in front of me and I had my face in front of it and I'm throwing up. Well, I forgot I was wearing a mask.
Ooh,
like a silly little goose.
Oh my gosh.
And when I tell you that thing felt like a wet diaper and things just shot out of the side.
Oh my God, Trey, that's so disgusting.
It was not a great experience for everyone else on the plane next to me.
That is so disgusting.
But that's my Aspen story.
So yeah, so that is what we're doing tonight. We're going to NetJets.
Well, that's exciting. I hope you leave with one.
We're not going to leave with a plane. No. I'm
going to manifest you do.
This is my thing in life is we do not need a plane. Mm-hmm. We really don't. Travis and I do not need a plane. And also like I am that person that I would rather just live a life just with, I just don't want to be like, also Travis would like have somebody that works for him go and figure out how to, like he is a man on a budget and you can't be a man on a budget with something like that. Like
Travis
we would die.
Is too good with money to have a plane.
Yes, he is.
He would not.
Like he would literally have, he would literally have like somebody that works for him go take a plane repair class. And like, he would be like, so-and-so, go do all this work. I'm going to save some money. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Everything on an airplane is so wildly, especially on a private plane, not because like the actual material is expensive, but because it has to go through all these like FAA checks that like anything is like Wi-Fi on a private plane, Wi-Fi for a year, a subscription. Guess how much it is? I think you probably have an idea though.
I would not have any idea.
$500,000.
Oh, $500,000?
$500,000.
Oh my gosh.
That's for the equipment to go on the plane plus the subscription. And I think that maybe that's like 2 years worth of service. But I remember my friend being like, guess how much this is? And I was like, what? Because we were on a plane that didn't have Wi-Fi. I was like, why does it have Wi-Fi? He was like, well, it's $500,000. I was like, well, so you're going to get the plane.
I was talking to my friend Amanda. I called her this past week because she went out of the country and with her, she's dating this guy and he as they're dating, he ended up selling his company for hundreds of millions of dollars. So tons of money and nicest guy ever. And so she went out of the country and dropped off. I was at Carpool, but she dropped off my kids these, what are those calendars? You eat a piece of chocolate every day. An advent calendar that she got in Germany or something, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, how nice of you to carry this all the way back to Dallas. So she dropped it off. And then I called her to thank her the next day. And I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I'm in her boyfriend's plane, which is a crazy plane. And I was like crisp, clear Wi-Fi. Like she was way up in the air. They were going to, where's the place Travis and I went with them to have lunch for a day? New Mexico. Mm-hmm. She was like, we're going to Santa Fe for something and for lunch, like for dinner at somebody's house or something. I was like, oh, okay. But so they had Wi-Fi. I was like, wow. I said, that is crazy how clear this is. But our plane would not have that. Travis would be like, listen, right. we are not.
You're disconnected for the next few hours.
We are disconnected. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Hollman on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS The Podcast. And you can watch us on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS.
Bye.
Bye.